Welcome, Morecambe. Lady from Morecambe, what's your name? Desley. I heard Desley.
I had Desley.
Is it a Leslie?
No. Leslie. My husband's Leslie.
I mean, I enjoyed that. I'm slightly upset that's the biggest laugh of the night so far. Leslie, but I'm very... That's brilliant. I should say it's absolutely... Listen, that's enough from you now, right? I was like, basically just going to go through everyone's backstory now. No, Desley, that is ace. Is your husband Leslie here?
Yeah.
Good. And so, right, did you know when you were courting and you were like, right, Leslie? Yes, Leslie. You went, one of us is going to have to change, right? I think I'll just go off with Karen. Just to save a lot of chatter at the beginning of the show if ever end up in Lancaster, right? Oh, that's lovely. Where did you both meet? Get your story straight before answering. Like online? Morecambe. Makes sense. Morecambe where? In the Imperial. That is now the Weatherspoons. The Morecambe Imperial, very nice. Look at that, check that out. Right, so we've got Preston, Morecambe. What about you lot? Where are you lot from?
Carnforth.
Oh, they like it. Look at that. That's it. Carnforth, very nice. Carnforth. I don't know anything about Carnforth. Tell us the thing that's, you know, that everyone knows about Carnforth. What's the thing?
Brief encounter.
Brief encounter. Is that internet dating? Or this is one night in Carnforth. Brief encounter. Was that now? Right, I don't want to sound too moronic, but was that was a TV series, wasn't it? No. Yeah, it was a film. That was it. This is the cheaters pub quiz I've been in years. That's it. What I liked as well, I liked the sort of Churchill dog impression after you. I went, is that a TV series? And slowly went, oh. Right, okay. So it was a film, and it was filmed in Carnforth. That's all we need to know. Nice days. Apart from, and there was The Exorcist, which was filmed in Morecambe. So, you know, we've got all the sets covered. Excellent. Does any, which is fantastic. Anywhere else do we want to name check? Is anyone?
Whitehaven.
What? Pardon?
Whitehaven.
Oh, they have.
Hey, that got a bit of we didn't think they'd travel. We thought they actually just got penned in. That is awesome. Are you from Whitehaven, fella? Come on, right? This is a proper man, right? Look, show yourself. Look at that. That is pure 100% Greg's. Right there. You legend. Come on, right? You're a proper bloke. You work with your hands, don't you? You know what I mean? You know, what are you, a burglar? Or what? You're not like an actuary or anything like that, right? Come on, what do you do for a job?
I'm a soldier.
Bloody soldier. Of course he is. Look at that. He was never going to be a flipping, you know, we'll actually do a bit of tap and modern. You know, thinking going into the theatre. That's bloody brilliant, right? You'll like this. I went at 2011, I went out to Afghanistan to entertain the troops.
Yay.
Not ours, the other side. They were a tough crowd. I just came on, I was like, who's drinking tonight? No one. It was me, there was an exotic dancer as well, she only showed her eyes, it was very nice. No. So it is good to have you in Whitehaven. Good, you've got Tats as well. What the last show that I was comparing, right? It was on Saturday night, and there was a guy in the front and had some very impressive tattoos, right? He was. I was in Leeds. Has anyone been to Leeds? It's a good city, Leeds, right? It's actually really going. It's going places, Leeds, right? The council have branded it as well. Right? If you go around the city centre, these big signs everywhere. It goes Leeds, live it. Love it. Isn't that cool, Leeds? Live it, Love it. Bradford, leave it. Forget it. But Leeds is looking good now. Right? And the guy in front of that stood, right, I was getting, and I was introducing all the acts, and I was like, all right, get on. And there's nothing like the Yorkshire, because he was in front, I got chatting to him, I said, what's your name? And he was in the army as well, right? And he had a big Chinese symbol tattoo here, right? So I said, what's your, I said, what does that stand for? Because usually it's something beautiful, like peace, justice, wing, fire. I said, what does that say? He goes, that, chicken chow He apologised when he came up to me, Greg said, mate, sorry for taking the nick, yeah, but you know what Yorkshire for, yeah? We call a spade a spade. Who doesn't? I've experienced. So it's lovely. So we've got it represented. This is exotic. It's like the UN in here. We've got flipping Preston, Morecambe, Whitehaven. This is it. Some kind of witness protection. Here in Lancaster. We've got lots of Lancaster people. We're going to have a great time tonight. I'm from Preston, from Leyland. I wasn't born there. Now, I'll give you a bit of background before I bring on our first actor. I was actually born out in Spain. My second name is Vino. I was born in Malaga, in the Costa. Anyone been to Malaga? Yeah. It's great, isn't it? Even Preston's gone for it. So basically, I was born there because my dad has been in the UK over 50 years now, my dad, but he still hasn't got the language problem. My father, he's called Mariano. He has a very sexy Spanish voice. This is how my father talks. I don't know how this happened, but my father is talking like this, and I talk like this. So Rob and I were like, growing up, girlfriends used to ring up and be like, oh, put your dad back on. And he has, all the 50 years he's been in the UK, and he still hasn't got the language problem. So for instance, he gets old houses and flats, and he renovates, and that's how he makes money, whenever, right? He gets old houses and flats, right, and he rents them out, and he goes like this, he goes, hey, you know, I have living in one of my house, some aliens. When you think about that, I was like, that is pronounced Somalians. You need to do lessons, Easy, so I love the Mediterranean accent, right? And then, so over the summer holidays, right? I've been doing like shows abroad, right? So, and my favourite experience of the Mediterranean accent, I always got my ear open for it. I did some shows for 2 weeks, right, out in Rhodes, and I went with another comedian called June Simpson, and we were there, coming back from the airport in Rhodes, and this is it. And the lady behind, the panini counter, he ordered a ham and cheese panini, and she passes it to him, and then he said to her, he said, "Oh, could you heat it?" And she went, "No, you'll heat it." I said, "I could heat it." This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So and I'm on holiday this week, so I'm doing this, but the kids where I'm from, it's half. Is it half term in Lancaster yet? No. Fantastic. Next week, we've got Ofsted at the back. Thanks very much. Appreciate that, right? So my kids, well, I'm going to do a big holiday this week, right? So we're off till next Wednesday. So after tonight, tomorrow, I go on our big family holiday. We're off to Centre Parks tomorrow. Anyone been to Centre Parks? No. Anyone been to the big? There's obviously got one up near here, haven't you? Penrith, that's it. Yeah. No, I go to the big one. Has anyone been to the big one in Sherwood Forest? Anyone been to that? It's good, isn't it? Now, obviously, we all know Sherwood Forest, which used to be famous for. Who stole from the rich, gave to the poor. Now it's famous for Centre Box, who steal from everyone. It's the most expensive holiday I've been on in years, right? And it is so but I'm going to spend money because he's like for instance, my little boy. It's been a big year for him. It's been his first year of school this year. He's 15. He's a bit lazy. He's now a little bit. Well, basically, my wife's given me 2 beautiful children, and I've got one ugly one. But I'll talk about him. So we're off on our family holidays this week, and we're doing British holidays because I'm trying to keep down my carbon footprint. Because with this job, the way my job works is you do a lot of travelling, you know, done the troops, went out to America last year. Anyone been to America?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Now they go crazy for comedy out in America. You can't hold them back. They're like shouting out everything. You know, as far from a Lancaster crowd as you can get, essentially. Like, the Americans are like, woo, they stand up when you come along. And then, I have found though, there are some Americans, just some, who don't share the English sense of ironic humour. Like customs officers, they don't. I came to America last year. The customs, he had guns. He's like, sir, have you got any illegal drugs? I'm like, what do you need? So we're not doing as much travelling now. Just doing British holidays. That's all I'm doing. Sticking British holidays because I've been doing it with work, going out doing. I've been doing TUI, going out with TUI on all-inclusive. Who's booked in for an all-inclusive this year? Anyone booked in? Whitehaven, of course you are. Excellent. Where you off, love? Saloon. Lou. Excellent. So that's very nice. It's very nice. I had one booked in with Thomas Cook. Look, let's not talk about that. Basically, what I like about the British holiday maker, because I've been doing all last year with all these kind of Greek islands and stuff like that, I'm going, right, because the whole other nations know how to deal with the whole all-inclusive, but it's the Brits, right? It is the Brits, right? And I'll see you guys will do it because you can see it on their eyes when they're out. You can see them going like that, going, are you telling me I can have as much as I want? You can see them thinking, going, if I have enough, I'm going to come out with a profit. So you know which one's the rich. Just look on the buffet, they're like stretching before and it's I think in the northwest, there's something in the northwest psyche. I think because like it was last year, I was on the island of Crete. There's one guy, Bolton, he'd gone, just his eyes had gone. He was like that, right? He was like this, like before lunch, he was like, I am going to bankrupt this company. And he's teaching the entire family, he's like, right, son, your old man will show you how to do the buffets, right? Put the rice back. Right? And his wife was there, Sandra, you have done well. That was a big plate, but you can have more. I believe in you. Come on, you're eating for two. And someone's like, oh, is she pregnant? No, schizophrenic. So you get out to saloon, you show them what Whitehaven can do. Come on. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, now this is how tonight goes, ladies and gentlemen. This is not just an ordinary stand-up comedy show on a Wednesday. We've got a fantastic Britain's Got Talent thing. Give me a cheer if you love Britain's Got Talent. Amazing, right? So all the acts that are on tonight have appeared on BGT, and it's headlined by tonight by Lost Voice Guy, who was the winner of BGT as well. So it's very exciting. So we're going to do Johnny Olsen in the first section. And then we've got Mickey Kerr, then we've got Lost Voice Guy. Mandy is ill, and she sent apologies, so she sent me to she was going to host it. So we're going to have an absolutely fantastic, and then we'll do that, and then we'll, do you want to go clubbing or anything? Is anything open? Because you're a big, I am very impressed with you lot so far. You are, it's only a Wednesday, and you're up for it. I can only imagine what you lot are like on a Friday. It'd be unbelievable. So you're doing very well, and we're going to do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your first act of the night?
Yeah!
How long are we going to do? I'm going to need to get Preston on this. Right, Preston, what's your name, fella? David, right? David?
Yep.
Excellent. Right, onto your feet, David. Right, here we go. Okay, right, if you just come up and do 10 minutes, no. Right, David, what I want you to do, right, turn around, you face everyone, David, right, here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go, 1, 2, 3, go on, David, and you're going to go, come on, Lancaster, let's do this, right? I want you to just crowd surf, just a little bit, just launch yourself, right? Maybe try this side, that's fine. Whitehaven, I want you to get it. Actually, launch him at me. That's absolutely fine. I'll have it. Right? So, David, I'm going to point at you. You're going to go, come on, Lancaster, I'm going to go crazy. Yeah. And then it's going to go up to you lot at the top as well. Fantastic. A couple of you can jump off if you want. I'm absolutely fine. Whitehaven will catch. It'll be absolutely fine. It's going to be brilliant. So we're going to do this. So, should we do this? We're going to bring on Johnny Olsen. You're up next. Are you up for this, people? Yeah! 1, 2, 3, get it started, David.
Come on, Lancaster!